Okay, so it's day 13. I am, at the moment, I'm in Coolidge, heading towards Casa Grande, Arizona, and I've done 350 some miles so far. And it's interesting. This is apparently an area it's a little bit of a tougher neighborhood. It's kind of barren. It's kind of desolate. There's a lot of stores and they're all closed. Most of them are closed. There's just a few things open. Must be an economically very tough area. Last night I'm leaving Gila Bend, Arizona, and I had to go on to Interstate 8 because it's the only road there. There's no frontage roads or side roads. There isn't even a gravel road on the side. So I have to be on next to a major highway, 75-mile-an-hour zone. Apparently that's the area that's the largest drug corridor in America. And from what I'm told by the local police is that this is the area that there are rip crews. A rip crew is a couple of guys in a pickup truck that come and rob the people who are bringing money and drugs over from Mexico and South America. And apparently this is an area that is very common for the people who are bringing drugs in to get ripped off, and that's why they're called rip crews. And they also hijack and steal from people and capture people. So they take them hostage. And that's the area that I'm in and running for 8 hours last night by myself in the pitch black, with just this tiny little red flashy light on my butt and a white light to lead my way. And I'm not thinking anything of it because this is just, this is the middle of the desert. This is cool. It's beautiful. It's nice. The moon's shining a little bit. I can see a tiny bit. And I'm thinking I'm all by myself. Well, apparently I'm not, because a pickup truck pulls up next to me and I'm thinking it's my support crew. I turn around. It's not my support crew. It's another pickup truck. So the guys that I'm thinking now it's the Border Patrol, but they're not getting out of the car right away. So I'm like, okay, this is kind of weird. Why are they stopping 10 feet from me and not getting out? If they're Border Patrol, they'd roll down their windows or pull up. So I start walking towards them and a guy gets out of the vehicle. So I reach behind my back as if I'm carrying a gun. And the guy who's getting out of the vehicle at the same time, he sees what I'm doing and he gets very nervous and he starts acting really weird. And he acts like he's just checking his tire. He gets back into his car. I ask him, is everything cool? What's up? What's going on? He's like, no, okay, it's okay, no problem. Checking tires, no problem. And he gets back into his truck, and they stay in the truck, so I just walk away, and I keep my hand behind my back as if I'm carrying a weapon. And from what I understand from local police is that most likely was a rip crew, and that they thought that I was either carrying drugs or I was an illegal or something. It's kind of like being on stage sometimes when you're a little nervous in front of the crowd. You got to act as if you're not nervous. And you got to put on the show like you've been doing it for a dozen years or 20, 30 years or whatever.